I was laid off from the C-suite twice, but now I'm making six figures and well on my way to seven. I've been blessed with a 6,000 square foot home, 3 luxury vehicles, and a beautiful family. How did I get here? I decided I wasn't going to allow corporate life to limit me from achieving my full potential. And I want to help you find your freedom too. Welcome to the Exec Academy. I know firsthand that being laid off is tough, and telling those that are close to you can be even harder. For me, one of the most challenging aspects of being laid off was coming home in the middle of the day and telling my wife. My emotions were already raw from receiving the unexpected news, and then I had to overcome the strange mix of guilt, shame, and anger I was experiencing to inform my wife of the drastic change to our circumstances. It's not easy to tell those closest to you that you've been laid off. I was worried that my wife might become emotional or angry or blame me for an event that I couldn't control. Some people worry that a layoff will put a strain on their marriage or relationship or their family life. I wondered what to say to our children, to other relatives, and to our friends. When you learn that you've lost your job, the first person you should tell should be your spouse or your partner, and it's best to share the news as soon as you can. Let me tell you how I did it. I was direct and shared the company's decision as a statement of fact. I told my wife, I received some bad news at work today. The company has announced layoffs, and my job has been eliminated. The layoff is effective immediately, but I've got all the information for us to review together. I shared as much information as I had, and I was truthful. I didn't suggest there was a chance that the company might hire me back, because I didn't think it would happen. I remembered how I'd felt when I heard the news. I was angry when I found out that I'd lost my job, and my wife felt the same way. Telling the kids was a different matter. I struggled to know exactly what to say. I told my children that Dad had lost his job and that I wasn't sure what I was going to do right away, but I assured them that everything would be fine. My kids needed reassurance, and I gave it to them. I was also careful not to reflect any of the anger and shame that I really did feel deep inside. Interestingly, one of the things that did irk me was when my son Alex would tell people, or me, that I'd been fired. I had to lovingly correct him on that one several times. Figuring out what to tell other relatives and friends can be equally as hard. They may ask more questions than you feel comfortable answering. To avoid problems, my wife and I worked out an agreement about what we would tell friends and family, and we stuck to our plan. Remember that you don't owe anyone an explanation for why you left your job or what financial arrangements this involved. Fortunately, we had good friends and a loving family who wanted to help, and even though we didn't take them up on their offer, it made us feel better knowing that people were there for us. It helped me to get out there and re-establish my life, and you can do the same.